How's everyone today? It's been a crazy busy morning, but I did get a lot of stuff all loaded up. A lot of good deals are loaded, guys. So I hope you're ready for some good deals. You ready? So why? Oh, there I am. I have a lot of grudge today. That's okay. I was eating almonds. Had to have a snack. You love my shirt. Thank you, Gloomy. It's fun. Wilson doesn't like it. All right. So we're going to start this out. I have an olive bucket. I think that's what they call these. I call them an olive bucket. Let's pin that item. It's a smaller size. I didn't bring a tape measure. Yes, I did. So it measures 5 inches tall and 4 inches in diameter. So it's this olive bucket. It's got the holes in it, so some good texture. And then you go and throw some floral in there and maybe a bird by it. And you have a really cute decor. And you can also add a little flower frog here if you want. These flower frogs are on my buy it now. If you want to grab one of these flower frogs, they are brand new, but you can just rust them up. So we're going to start this auction at $3 for this olive bucket. So there we are. $3 for this little olive bucket. Oops, there's one little guy's stem is sticking out that side. Not sure where he came from. All right, everyone. Thanks for looking at that. I don't, you'd have to be careful when you put them in there because they're going to stick out the side. Oh, okay. Let's do something fun. I got these small little chickadees. They're salt and pepper shakers. They're two little chickadees. Thanks everyone for joining. Two little chickadees. This one does have his tail was repaired. So, but it does not affect them whatsoever. Someone did a really good job of repairing it on the top. You can just really see it on the bottom side, but otherwise they are really, really cute. So let's start this auction out here. They're starting at $6. You do get both of them, so that's $3 a piece. They're really, really cute. All right. Thanks for looking at them, guys. They are so sweet. This one's got a little bit of pink on his belly, but they're really cute. They do have the little stoppers in them too. All right. Let's grab a, I have a copper pepper grinder. It's really, really heavy. And I should probably tell you how high it is. It's 5 inches tall and 2 inches in diameter. So 5 inches tall, 2 inches in diameter. It does have some nice age on it. Look at that age. And then especially up here on the top, look at that. Like they use the heck out of this thing. There was still pepper in it. So it's starting out at $4. Anybody interested in a copper pepper grinder? You got copper in your house? This would be really cute sitting in your kitchen. All right, Amy, thank you so much. Amy's going after this copper pepper grinder. I did empty the pepper out. It was so full with pepper, all the way to the top. Pepper corns. I believe that's what you call them. Peppercorns. So that was the copper pepper grinder. These went really well on one of my last auctions. Guys, it's been slow getting ready for this week. It's starting out at $3. It is a picture frame. It does have the easel on it. Oh, it looks like Karen is going after this. It does have the little spot where you put a picture. Karen is winning this one. Thank you, Karen, for your bid. All right, Karen, you got it. I got all kinds of new stuff, guys. All kinds of new stuff. This wood meat tenderizer. It does have the hook on the bottom, so if you have a place that you hang them, but it also does look good sitting in your crock or whatever you have for your wooden spoons. It would look really, really good in there. Okay, this is starting out at $3 for this one. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you. So this is starting out at $3. It looks really good. It's got some good texture there, guys, and that color is awesome. So $3 for this little vintage wood. All right. So let's go to this. I have a spool of this pink and cream ribbon. Like, look at that texture. But then when you open it up, it looks like this. It's so fine. But there is a full spool here. So this would be good for ephemera. This would be good for tying around jars. This would be good for some bouquets if you want to just put it around and tie a ribbon for it. This is really, really good. And there's a ton here. All right. Thanks for looking at that, guys. I got to wrap it up because otherwise it's going to start unraveling on me. So I got to wrap it up with some saran wrap. Okay. A Ray Dunn coffee mug. It does have the Ray Dunn stamp on the back side. And it's black. From what I can see, we're starting it at $5. From what I can see, this is very rare to have a black Ray Dunn coffee mug. Usually Ray Dunn is white. I've seen them in pink, but I have never seen a black one. All right, guys, thanks for looking at that. How about a flower frog? Let me take this sticker off. This is the smaller of the two. This one is 3 inches. So this is a 3-inch glass flower frog. It's starting out at $6, guys. Starting out at $6. Anyone interested in this glass flower frog? They're good. They're really good to put in a vignette, to put on your books. All right, guys. How about this goofy thing? So it's the top of a oil lamp, and the bottom is still all there. But when I found it, I noticed it would sit. So it sits, let me see what number it is. It sits and it can be in your decor. But then this little slot right here can also hold a photo or, in this case, a bingo card. So it's very useful. It's starting out at $3 for this oil lamp top. Karen is going after that. It's really, really cute, Karen. It's got some good patina on it. Oh, it looks like Rhonda wants it. Karen's still going after it. Look at that patina, guys. I would have never thought to take the top off of an oil lamp and just use that, but Karen, you got it. When I found that, I set it down and I'm like, "Oh, that sits flat." So perfect. Okay. How about this creamer? It's got green stripes. We're all crazy about green, right? Is anyone else crazy about green? Or is it just me? But you can put some floral in here. These are kind of big. Let me bend them. I just have some lily of the valleys that are blooming. I just seen them. Should have brought those in. Finally getting some summer here. All right, so this little creamer measures about 3.5 inches tall and 4.5 inches across at the widest point. But put some lily of the valley in there. I'm going to knock this down to $3 and start this out. So look at that. Oh, Rhonda's going after that. I mean, Lily of the Valley would look so cute in here. D Huff. D is in here. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. All right, D, you got it. I did find another little creamer. This one is not the same. This one had no marking on it. The other one did have a marking on it. This one does not. This one is also starting at $3. So again, put a little floral in there. And we're going to start this little picture out. It's about the same size. Looks like Rhonda wants it. And then B, 4 inches. So just a tiny bit taller than the last one, but a green stripe around here. I love those green stripes. D Huff, you got it, girl. As long as we're on the creamer bandwagon, you're welcome. Hello, little people. Little people joined. Hello, welcome, welcome. So here's a little creamer. This one's a little bit bigger. This one measures, oh, it is 4 inches tall by 4 inches across. So this one's got some brown stripes on it. It has no marking on the bottom, nothing. Oh, okay, them are too small. So put some lily in the valley in there, or this one screams fall to me. Where is, oh, right here. I had some fall floral. One moment. One momento. Love your YouTube, especially your chair vignette a while back. Well, thank you. We have another one coming up, and it's red, white, and blue themed. So make sure you keep watching for that. That's in June sometime. It's coming out. Okay, so this one screams fall to me. Put some fall little flowers in there. Um, it's starting out at $4 for this one. Also, anyone interested in the brown and yellow stripe? Rhonda likes this one. It can be used for summer. You can put some summer flowers in there and have a little better vibe. All right, Rhonda, thank you. But then it goes right straight into fall. Um, Let's try one of these guys. So here is a hand carved wood duck. We had him up at our cabin, and he's got a spot on him. I'm not sure what that spot is, but he's always had that little spot on his chest since I've had him. And I just left him as is. You could paint him, you could stain him up, whatever you wanted to do with him. So we're going to start him out. He's starting out at $4. Amy is winning this little guy. He does have little glass eyes. So Gloomy's winning him. All right, Gloomy, you got it. You got a wood duck, girl. This one, this wood duck is fairly large, and he has glass eyes, two tone, and he's also got two holes in the back, which I don't know if when they carved him, if they needed to have those tunnels like that. But someone did put some felt on him. You can take it off if you want. I left it on to give the or whatever he was sitting on a little bit more protection. But I should have trimmed this down a little bit because it does stick out. But he is fairly large. From his beak to his tail, he's 16 inches. So from his beak to his tail, he's 16 inches, and he's a very well. Where's my sticker? He lost his sticker. Oh, it's right here. Okay. He's very well varnished. So he's going to start out at $8 for this one. But he's like even dripping varnish right here. Whoever put his varnish on, put it on very, very heavy. But he's a vintage wood varnished duck, hand carved. All right, guys. He's so cute, though. All right, this one does have a marking. I should probably check my pre-bids, right? This one does have a marking on the bottom. I just can't read it. So it is like, I don't know. It does, I don't know what it says. It has 156. I just don't know. I think it goes this way. Shira, Shira, China, Shira, USA. I don't know. I wish I knew. But anyway, it is a planter tray. It's got little feet on it. It is that old vintage glaze. It's starting out at $6, guys. It is very, very old. You can tell that it has crazing on it, on the glaze. So you can see that crazing. All right, Amy's getting this one for $6. It has one little chip right here, but you can tell that that's been there forever, Amy. All right, Amy, you got it. We'll do a couple more and then I'll check the pre-bids. If you want something, just holler it out. Let me know. Here is a resin bird. He's sitting on a flower. Not sure which way he goes. He's starting out at $3. A little resin bird. He's really cute. Amy's winning this one. It's going to look perfect in her store, in her booth. He makes some really good decor. Karen, she wants him also. All right, Karen, you got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, let's look at pre-bids. Let's look at pre-bids. Delete those. Okay, painted green wood box. Let's pin that item. Okay, this one I just did. My tape measure doesn't work. It's 5.5 inches wide, 3.5 inches in depth, and at 3 inches tall. And it's painted with a mixture of gumdrop and moody blue. So it's kind of a bluish green. And then it has a fern fable transfer on it. Let's start this auction. And it's going. All right, Karen, looks like she wants it. It's got that little fern fables. And then look at the crazing on there. All right, Karen, you're getting a really, really good deal with this. It is a solid wood box. Look at the sidewalls on there. You got it, Karen. Thank you so much. All right. We have the I also have this basket, but we have this basket of balls. So we're going to start out with a smaller one. So I took some baseballs. This is a softball, and I'll run them separately, but we're going to start a baseball first. And I painted them with stripes and some stars on there. And we're going to run this one. I do have 3 small ones and 2 softballs. All right, Karen, you got it. Karen's winning this one. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. All right, Karen. I got to put your number on here. Number 1. I better make sure it sticks. Is this going to roll away? Okay. Let's run a larger one. We'll get out of pre-bids and look for 26 because I do know there are some other ones. So let's start this auction. This one's also running at $4. So this is the softball size. So it's bigger than the baseball. Karen's also going after that one. Stars and stripes on those baseballs. They look so good in a basket. I mean, look at this. All right, Karen, you got it. Let's just stick this with your other one. Okay, we'll run another small one. Start this auction out. Anyone else? Oh, Karen is winning this one as well. She wants a set of 3. I don't blame her. I would want 3 also. And they are super good. All right, Karen, you got it. All 3 of them. Okay, we'll run a larger one. This one is the softball size. It is the bigger size than the baseball. All right. Anyone interested in this? All right, good. Okay. Let's talk about this basket. This basket is 27. Starting out at $5. It is metal. This is metal. These are metal. The rest is wood. It is a very good basket, already painted up. You have to do nothing to it. All right, Karen is going after this. She's filling her box, girls. She's shopping. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Um, okay. These, I have never seen yellow enamel coffee cups, enamelware coffee cups. I have two of them, and they are so fall. What was this number? 38. I have two of them. We're gonna knock them down. I must have thought I was selling them both at the same time. So they're $5. One is $5. It is very vintage. Carolyn, she's winning this one. Excellent. I do have one more. I must have thought I was listing them as a set, Carolyn. All right, Carolyn, you got it. And then we'll run that second one. I'll also mark that one down right here in case you want the second one. This one does have a little ding in the side of it, which I absolutely love. Oh, Carolyn likes them. She knows they're good for fall. They would super sweet in a fall booth. I can't put stuff like this in mine. All right, Carolyn, if I could, I would be putting it in my booth, but I can't. They don't allow that. And as long as we're on the yellow bandwagon here, yellow's your favorite color. Well, look at this. I have a lantern. Right here. So this it's an oil lantern, and it has a spot to put the oil in it. And it starts out at $4. So there it is. Amy's winning this one. Look at that. I'm telling you guys, if I had a spot to put this in my booth, I would. Amy's winning this one. It does have a spot for the oil. All right, Amy, thank you. Okay, I have a cheese grater, number 30. It does not come with the flags. I do have the flags separately, but it is the cheese grater. It's the small one, 7 inches. So 7 inches for that. It does work really good for some flag decor right now. And so you can put some flag decor in there. All right, that's starting out $3 for this. And then you can also throw in a red geranium, maybe a little white. Right there. So cute. All right, guys. Does anybody want these flags? I did have a number on them. I don't know where my number went. Okay. You get all three of them, $2. $2 for 3 flags. All right, Amy, she's going after them. They are the 4x6. Yeah, 4x6 size. You got them, Amy. Thank you. I have a flower mister. So a plant mister, I should say. It does work. I did put some water in here. This is metal, so you could put an IOD transfer on here if you wish, and it does work. This starts out at $4 for this. I didn't put a transfer on it because I thought if you wanted to put a transfer on it, you could, or you could even make it for Christmas, and it works. I misted my plants yesterday just to make sure that it worked. You got it, Amy. Um, this reminded me, let me put it on this book. This reminded me of a fairy lamp. So it is an Avon jar. And I put a little tea light in there so you can have the tea light too. So I'm sure at night it'll light up really, really pretty. Number 13. So it's old, it's Avon. It does have that glass cover. And I thought maybe the cover didn't go with it, but the cover does go with it. So $6 for this. All right, Carolyn, she wants it. $6 for this Avon jar. And the cover is more green than blue, but I looked it up and this is the cover for it. Carolyn, you got it. You also got this tea light, but I'll turn it off so we don't run that battery down. All right, Carolyn. Thank you. All right, here is a metal electric candle, and it does work. I plugged it in. It'd be great for Christmas. It'd be great to put in your booth. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Why didn't I think of that? Um, People are drawn to the light. So if you put a light in your booth, they are drawn to that. All right, Amy, she's going after it. They're drawn to the light and they look at whatever is around the light. So I don't know why I didn't think of that, Amy. You're getting a good deal, Amy. Thank you. Why did I not think of that? I have a Fenton, a Fenton pitcher. This box is getting good, right, Amy? So this is a Fenton. It's very, very old. And I'm starting this auction out. This Venton, Lefton, that's what it is. Lefton, Fenton, Lefton. And put some floral in there. $6 for this Lefton picture. It is all hand painted. You can even feel the paint on there, which is crazy to me. It has some of that yellow in there too. I love it. Okay. Let's see if this one shows up. So this is a vintage salt crock. It holds salt. It has a brown ring up there and a blue ring here. It's made in Japan because it has the Japan on it, and then it has the salt shakers right there. So this is starting out at $4 for this little crock. It looked really good in a vignette, especially a fall one. So, oh, looks like Amy's going after it. All right, Amy, your booth is going to be so good for fall. All right, Amy, you got it. Um, I do have a Longenberger basket. Here's my 52. Um, it is quite large. It measures 14 and a half inches long, 8 inches wide. Oh, Carolyn, thank you for the bingo card purchase, and 4 inches high. So thank you. There is a lot of items in the buy it now. So you can get your hands on brand new bingo cards and turn them into these. So go grab yourself some bingo cards. So we're gonna start this auction. It is starting out at $8, guys. Longenberger basket. It is a long one. So, all right, Amy, she's wants this, and it is marked on the bottom right there. Amy got it. Thank you, Amy. So, speaking of my buy it now, these are the bingo cards that you can purchase. And let's go into buy now so I can pin one for you. So you get 3 of them. You can, I just age them up with some ink or some paint, and then I put a transfer on them. And if you watched my live the other night, these are kind of shiny. So I just took some sandpaper and I sanded them so that the finish was a little bit duller, which made that paint um, stick, or that ink stick, a little bit better. And then you put the transfers on them, and then you seal them in. And then these frogs are also available in my buy it now. And you can put your bingo card in that little flower frog. So these are the little flower frogs. They are brand new flower frogs. What I did is I took these and I put them in. Um, we have a product here from our Dollar Tree store that's called Awesome. And I put them in Awesome with a little bit of vinegar. But you can use vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, and salt, and it'll do the same thing. It'll take that newness away and give them more of a vintage look. So those are the flower frogs that are in my buy it now. My bingo cards. I also have some Barbie cards. I always run a special on my Barbie cards, so let's run a special. You get 4 of these, and I'm going to run a flash sale right now for 45 seconds. They are going to be 50% off right now. You can get 4 of these Barbie cards, and they work great for ephemera or scrapbooking, just sticking in your booth if you want a little fun in your booth in a flower frog. A lot of people are doing mixed media with cards. So there those are, and I send you 4 random colors of there. She's wearing all kinds of different outfits. I got tons of those, guys. And then I also think I have Old Maid cards in there. That flash sale is still running if you want in on that. So these are Old Maid cards, a set of 3. I will send you 3 different ones, and they do have the Old Maid on the back side. I am not including the Old Maid. She will be, when these are gone, she'll be a special one, because she's kind of special. I don't even know where she went. Oh, she's right here. Look at how special she is. She is very, when you were a kid, did you like crumple up the Old Maid because you were so mad that you got it? So she's been through a lot of abuse. The rest of the cards don't have too much going on, but she's all crinkled and crinkled and wrinkled. So those are my buy it nows. These are always also in my buy it now. And I should probably do the ones that I don't have in my buy it now. But these are vintage ribbon. So it's kind of an ivory color. And it's a very thin ribbon. See, it's right here. A very thin ribbon. And these are spools. You'll get a random one. They're all that thin. There's tons of ribbon on there. And those are $3 for one roll of that ribbon. Because it is very old ribbon. But in my regular auction, I do have this one is I thought there was a yellow. Oh, there is. It's just in my other one. So there's a white, cream, and a blue. This is 57. There's a white, cream, and a blue. Starting out at $4 for these 3 ribbons. This one in the middle is thicker ribbon, but otherwise the blue and the white are the thin ribbon. So if anybody is interested in some ribbon, some vintage ribbon to tie around your jars. Speaking of jars, I have a junk jar raid train coming up. That is June 25th. So make sure you mark that. Anything you can fit in a jar. In case there's anyone new, let's do these baseballs again. Let's do these baseballs. So I painted these baseballs. This one is a baseball, $4 for this. Painted baseball. Anyone interested? They make really good, even with the sunflower, they make really good decor. All right. Good deal. I don't know that I had this flour sifter. So look at this flour sifter. I have a few more items I can run. If you want anything, just let me know. This is starting out at $3. It probably is usable. And it could have a transfer put on it. It could put a plant in it. I think I have a 5-gallon bucket of baseballs from 15 to 20 years ago. We'll paint them up. Blue candle holder. I have a blue candle holder. Oh, I do have a blue candle holder. And my sticker is gone. It is the teal one. Whoops, I don't want that. Okay, starting out at $6 for this teal candle holder. Well, yep, Diana, you need to paint them. All right, it measures 12 inches tall. 12 inches tall for this. It is a good size and it's painted fresh. Everything is good. Carolyn is winning this. All right, Carolyn, you got it. Thank you. It fits perfect in the Longenberger basket. I don't remember if you bought that or not. So this one is, I don't know what it is. Does anyone know what this is? I called it a rusty decor piece because I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if it belongs this way, like this way. So that would be the inside, and then that would be the bottom. I don't know. But I thought it made a good, like, I thought it made a good riser because it has some texture there. And if you put a bird on top of there, like, look at that. And then just add a small little flower frog in there. or I don't want to drop my birdie. If you have a little nest, so that little nest could go in there. He probably needs to go over here a little bit so you're off center. But look at that display. It looks really, really good. So let's start this out. The auction is starting. I can tell you how big it is. 9 inches by 5 inches high. So it gives you a riser that's 5 inches. Just really good decor. All right, guys. You're missing out. You're missing out on that one. I thought it was cute. I didn't style it up as a riser until just now. So these are Velson vintage candle holders. They're silver and they do have a stamp on the bottom and it said made in Portugal, I think it says. Yeah, made in Portugal. They're heavy. So they're starting out at $8. You get both of them. $8 for these silver candle holders. Do I have anyone interested? Can you rerun that one? I am working and watching. Okay, Amy, I will. All right. I'll show you again. I'll put my vignette back together because I thought it was really cute. Oh, first I got to run him. 61. I don't want to drop my bird, so I have to be careful. Okay, right there. Look at the texture and that display. We're going to start this out. It's starting out at $4. $4. Amy, yes, you should have this because it's got some good potential to it. Like, look at that texture. Everyone needs texture too. Diana, you liked it too? Oh, I got a big old fly here. I think I missed him. All right, Amy, I'm putting this aside for you. All right. I have, if anyone wants to make over this bell, I think it'd be a really sweet little project. It's a metal bell. It measures 3 inches by about 3.5 inches tall. And it would be really cute as Christmas decor. It's $1 for this metal bell. It does have a little dinger in it. So it does work. Amy's winning that, but that little dinger also moves so you can set it down. Amy's grabbing that one. Carolyn, she wants it. Amy went back for it. All right. It is good, guys. I think it's really good. You got it, Amy. What else do I got that's new, guys? Okay. This Texas Centennial says something else. What's my 53? So this is really heavy stoneware, and it says Texas on it. It's starting out at $3, guys. $3 for this Texas stoneware. It does have a marking on the bottom and it has a hole in the bottom. I'm not sure why it has a hole in the bottom, but you can put some floral flowers in there, create a decor for the 4th. It'd be really cute. Amy, you got it. That's a good deal. That was a really good deal for you, Amy. Okay, I'm gonna try this other ducky. He's painted. He's painted, it looks like an apothecary color. And then he's wood. He's a solid wood duck. He does have a stamp on the bottom of him. I put this little fabric ribbon on his neck because his head does come off when they carved him. They must have carved the two pieces separately. So he's got a little space in between. And you know what? While he was in my cabin, I didn't have a ribbon on him. I just did it now, but you can see that little space right there. So I just covered it up with a little fabric ribbon that I thought matched him very good. He's starting out at $4 and he is 10 inches, 10 inches long for this wood duck. Amy's loving him. He really makes some good summer decor. Good for a cabin, especially if a girl's buying that because it's like apothecary color. Thank you, Amy. Oh, what else did I have that was new? Oh, this little dish. It does have a Japan sticker on it, but it's torn. So it doesn't say the full Japan, but it says JAP and half of an A. But I called it a berry dish. It is 5 inches in diameter. It's got some good flowers on it. It could almost be used for Christmas because it does kind of have a poinsettia look to it, but it doesn't have to be because they're kind of pinky. So this is made in Japan, and I called it a little berry dish because it does have a little indentation in it. All right. Thanks for looking at that. Let's run these. I have these little Crocs. So they're small little Crocs and they only measure 3 inches by 3 inches. So they're teeny tiny. But if you put some floral in them, they really, really look cute. $3 for this little brown Croc. It is Croc material. So it is nice and heavy. Put a little floral in there. All right, thanks for looking at these guys. Anything else you want me to run or I'm gonna scoot? I got a busy, busy day, so anything else that you want me to run? I'll take a quick peek myself, see what I got in here. Will you rerun the olive bucket? Of course I will. Here is the olive bucket. I had some floral in there, which just brings it right to life. Starting at $3. Amy, she's wanting that. She's going to fill that box. I don't blame you, girl. If there's anything else that you want, just let me know. Let me know so you can fill that box. All right. Anything else that you're interested in? Let's take a peek while I let you look. Oh, let's look at number 743. I don't have numbers that high. How about 74? 74? The small basket. Okay, well, let's run the small basket. Dee, take a look at that number again and tell me what it is. Um, it might be a number and then there's three of them. So the number might come after. So here is the small basket. Whoops, I don't want that. $2 for this. It is 7 inches by 4 inches tall. Amy's going after that. It looks really good with a plant in it. Even those baseballs would look really cute in here. Like the baseballs sitting in here would look really cute. Amy, you won that. Perfect. Okay, Dee, did you find that number 43? Yes. I knew there was something that I put a 3 behind it. So these I found, and I'm not really sure what they are, but there's multiple colors of them, and they have beads on them. Like maybe, and then you can open it up with this bead and make it larger. I don't think they were a necklace, but maybe they went onto a hat, like a hat band on your felt hats. So there's the purple one. Then this blue one, it looks like they braided it. It looks like they braided the ribbons, so they remind me of a chain, but they also have a bead here to make it longer or shorter. And what I think they were is they went around a hat. So these, I'll run these, and then there's the reddish goldish one here. So you get all three of them, all three colors, and Dee Huff, she's winning it. All right, $2 for these. You got it, Dee. You can either use them as is or pull them apart. All right, can you rerun that one I'm working? Oh, that we got the small basket, 31, the riser, and 33. Sure. 31 is the metal riser. Right here. It is pretty large, so I'm going to measure it for you. 7 inches wide and 6 inches tall. So it is the metal riser starting at $3. It is painted kind of in a brown taupey color, and then it has some distress on it. Really sturdy. So you could even put a plant on top of there if you wanted, because it's very sturdy. You got it, Amy. Thank you. You could put that small basket on top of there. Okay, and 30. God, I need glasses to read this. 33. Oh, the donut maker thing. So this is an old-fashioned donut maker. Like you put the batter in here. I also heard that you can make pancakes in here. Dee, you're thinking junk journaling? I have some more string if you're interested, if you want to fill your box. So this is starting out at $1 here, but you could put some floral in here and not use it as a donut maker and just use it as a vintage vessel and stick a flag in there. I think it would be really cute. You got it, Amy. So Dee, I do have these two spools of this right here for your junk journaling. Like I thought they'd work perfect for junk journaling. I'll run one in case you're interested. Here's the brown and cream. This one is not put together, but it is a whole spool of it. And it even has the label on it. So it is, how many yards? Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. D, you got it. How about this white, cream, and pink one? The white, cream, and pink. Also, it's very, very delicate, very light. Hi, MSUL. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. All right, D Huff, you're grabbing this one too. You're going to have quite the junk journal. You can also tie it around jars if you want. So that's a great deal. Great deal. I love it. Is there anything anyone else wants? All right, MSUL, you just shared my show and I'm just heading off. It's been an hour. If there's anything anyone wants to see, let me know. I want to make sure that I got all of Amy's request. All right, I think I did. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Always late to the party. That's okay. Oh, I do have another show, Zero to Hero, coming up. Don't be late to this one. It's on Friday at 1:30, and I redid this little printer tray inspired cabinet. It does have glass doors on it. I redid this, and I have 15 minutes to sell it. So head on back over to my whatnot saved and save this show. This is Zero to Hero on Friday, this Friday at 1:30. So you can have an opportunity to get your hands on that or just come watch the fun. I hope your day is wonderful. See you tonight at Whiskey Wednesday. Yes, I will see you tonight at Whiskey Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm painting, but we'll figure something out tonight. So Wilson and I will be there with some kind of junk. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And you know we like to rate on here. So let's find out who's on. Primitive Farmhouse sounds really good. Or Repurposed by Becky. How about that one? So let's go Repurposed by Becky. And we're gonna rate now. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for shopping. I really appreciate it.